ready? Who's ready for some boom? Baby boom! Rise and shine. It's your morning marijuana motivation time. I'm your host with the Moses, Marky, saying every morning I get up and I'm blessed to be alive. This morning it's still a little bit windy and chippy, but I got news for you, baby. I got new clothes. That's right. All my clothes came through all over print. I have the power. Your boy Marky Saint has been printing his ass off. And here we go. Check it out. Here it is. Your boy Marky Saint showing off the new Saints Addiction pillow, the new Samurai swim trunks, and 2 all over print hoodies, which I'm about to get into because it's chippy outside. So I wanted to do the great unveiling this morning. This is what I'm wearing for First Friday today. You already know what it is. Saints Addiction, baby. Let's go. Leg out. Yes, I love my life. I love my life. Even with these jets flying over you. Come on now. Come on now. Woo. Bitch is clean. Okay. Bitch is clean. Some bitches will want to be clean. Some bitches don't know what to do. Oh shit, they're flying. Oh my god, it's beautiful. Extra large with the black to match. Inside the hoodie, other side of the hoodie is all different colors. Look at this beautiful, gorgeous. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Look at that. Oh my god, dude, that came out so clean with a nice little Saints Addiction Anarchy A on the inside. On outside, let me see the front. There it is, baby, with the Saints Addiction on the front. Come on now, tell me that ain't clean, bro. I love my life. It's not me, it's you. It's you gotta get in control. It's you that's gotta figure it out. Oh my god, it's so nice. Nice and light, nice and bright. All the girls are gonna love it tonight, bro. Comes Compliment City. Population me, baby. Population me. So this is the XL. Should have been. And it fits me perfectly. So just like that, I'm back on track. Minus the dog hack in the back. But yeah, we flying over you. Reebok's saying back what the hell would do. Damn, bro. New Saints Addiction hoodie. Got that eye of the world in the mushroom. Feels so soft, bro. Got the tag. Got the bag. Yeah. Let's get this show started. It's you. It's you, bro. It's always been you. It's not me, it's you. You know, it's always going to be you. And that's why we're having this conversation this morning. God damn, look at them rip down. Holy shit. God damn. They are ripping this morning. Look. I don't know why it was so zoomed in, but can you see them making the heart? You see that? Look how fast they're going down to the ground, bro. Sheesh. Sheesh. Pull up, bro. Pull up. Pull up, bro. Pull up, pull out. Whatever you got to do, bro. That's what we're going to do with this show in the morning. Moaning, yawning. We're going to make it happen. You know what I'm saying? Look at this beautiful hoodie. Yay, just got in. Fits me and it's so clean. Nobody don't let me out. Just so fresh and so clean. And all the people that are trying to be mean and trying to talk shit against me and try to pin the tail on the donkey, it ain't gonna happen. Can't you see? That's what we're gonna do this morning. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers trying to trip, bro. Thank you, bro. Told you, Mark, man. This is dope, right? Yes, sir. $100 makes you want to holla. And all these fucking people trying to fucking talk shit on me this morning. Hey, man, make sure you leave that bathroom clean. Like, it ain't me. You got 3 kids under 15, and I'm 3 times 15. I'm about to be 45, and you're trying to talk shit on me so you can get me in trouble where I'm staying because you're an asshole. Passive aggressive. Don't love your life. Haters make me famous. I'm telling you, it's not me, it's you. It's always been you. It's you making the decisions. It's you making the actions. It's you taking the other path, and now you mad because you didn't pick the right path, baby. The right path, baby. Let's bless up real quick. Let's go. New hoodie. Got that new hoodie alert. Got that new hoodie alert. But no, for real, it's you. It's always been you. And people would like to say, it's not me. It's not you, it's me. You know, they're lying to you, bro. It's you. It's something that you're pulling. It's some way that you're acting. It's some shit that you're doing, and you don't want to see it. It's so crazy to me when it's our addiction, we're blind to see. When it's somebody else's, we're like, why are you yelling at your kids all the time? That's an addiction. Anger is an addiction. I'm hearing my friend on a mission talking about sobriety to somebody else, and he's like, oh man, you know, once I quit these substances, he forgot to quit the emotions behind it. And that's the other part about sobriety that we don't mention, is that once we've taken on drugs, right, it's usually to cover up what's inside of us, right? So maybe your parents didn't love you enough, right? Maybe you're sad inside. Maybe you're just bored, right? There's a lot of reasons why people do drugs. They want to self-medicate themselves. They want to feel better than they already do, and it doesn't work unless they do, right? So that's why we have these situations in our brains that are probably walled off from the truth, right? We don't want to tell the truth to the left hemisphere of our brain because the right hemisphere wants to stay creative and the left wants to stay logical, right? In this, we create a gap, this blind side, if you will, of what we don't want to see. We don't want to see our attitudes. We don't want to see our anger. We don't want to see the reason we are the way that we are. We just want to exist in like it's going to be all right, that I can just be angry at my girlfriend or angry at my mom or angry at my friends and think there will be no repercussions. You're wrong. As a professional bull in a china shop, your boy Marky say, I'll let you know right here, right now, every kick, every horn, every flexible muscle that bull pulls will be his undoing, right? Like you might not see it, right? I was watching these jaguars, right? Jaguars in Brazil, and they were talking about the mother did a hunt. Well, they didn't know they were doing their undoing. The mom got a taste for the local cows, and now the baby boys were starting to get a taste for the local cows. Once you start hunting the cows, then the locals start hunting you. So your taste, the way you start eating and treating and acting, will be your own undoing eventually. You didn't know that by chewing on that cow meat was going to give you a taste for the blood of the cow, and that way you would start hunting them when you get older, and guess what they're going to do? They're going to start hunting you. We don't see it that way. We see it as, oh, I made a decision and I felt a certain type of way and this is the way it's supposed to happen. And it's like, yeah, because you made an emotional decision before a calculated decision. You let out that right side of your hemisphere instead of that left side of your hemisphere. You let the limbic brain system, which they call your lizard brain, lizard because there ain't much thinking going on. It's your reaction speed. It's the, oh shit, I gotta run. It's the, oh shit, there's a gun. Oh shit, stops popping off and I gotta go. That's okay. That's for your safety. What's not okay is when you pull shit and they're your triggers and you didn't even know you pulled the trigger. That's what we do. We get angry at people and we feel justified. It's not their fault you lost your temper. It's not their fault you have a fucked up perspective. And it's definitely not them. It's you. And that's why we have to control ourselves. When we're in the other part of the world, the shame, the blame, the pointing the fingers, you know, that's for children. Children look to dissuade from accomplishment or accountability. They're always looking to point, well, you didn't do. And you said you would, and all these other things. Adults, when we get to adults, we know that there's no one else to point the finger at, right? When we were kids, I'll never forget this. It's funny. Poor little sister Carrie was only like 2 years old, and they gave us a bunch of salads, right? We were a bunch of kids under 10 kids under 10 getting blue cheese on their salad dressing, right? Blue cheese salad dressing, nasty. I don't give a fuck who you are. Blue cheese is nasty. Anyway, we couldn't eat it. We're like, that's nasty. We don't want to eat it, right? Being some badass little kids, baby's kids, and we piled all our salads on in front of Carrie, who's 2 years old and this small, and she had a pile of salad as big as her, and we thought that not only would she not eat it all, right, but like our parents wouldn't see it all. And that's what we do. We push it off and like, oh, they're not going to see it. They're not going to see the real me. They're not going to see my triggers. They're not going to see the other side. And we're like, bro, all of us have 3 masks, right? The one that we show ourselves, the ones that we show our friends, and the ones that we show the world. And as you peel off these masks, you start to see that A lot of this stuff is us. It's not that I'm talking to this screen. I'm talking to a mirror. That's it, bro. There's no outside window to the world and I like just look out of it like a train and the rest of it happens by. No, it's the way that I reflect into it. If you've been listening to Neville Goddard, like I've been telling you, bro, that subconscious is a motherfucker, bro. The way that we live in our mind. Do you play on your phone while you're on the train going to work? Or do you start manifesting on the way in there? Do you look outside the window or do you stare at the screen? Do you look in the mirror and talk to yourself or you just look at the reflection? There's an examination here. Yep. We're going to have to do a full-on... What was the show that was pretty famous? It was a Vegas show where they were all... NCS? No. What was the show where they were all fucking doing the homicides here in Vegas? I can't remember. It was a pretty fucking cool show. But you're going to have to do a full-on investigation, homie. Why do you say the things that you say? And why do you say them that way? Yeah, it's you. Maybe it's the way your dad talked to you. When I hear people talk crazy to somebody, I'm like, damn, that's how their parents talk to them. That's the first thing I thought when it's like, yeah, what are you, fucking stupid? She's yelling at her kids. Are you fucking stupid? Ooh, you're gross. She just keeps yelling at it. And I'm like, what do you think he's going to be like when he grows up, bro? How do you think he's going to talk to his girl when he grows up? And this whole thing keeps going around in this hatred, in this anger, in this mean. And it's so that's on you, man. That's on you. You're the one that, and nobody is responsible for your own emotional status. I said it yesterday. It was selling emotion. That's what commercials do. They sell emotion to you. He's like, I was bored before, and now all of a sudden I flicked my phone, and it's a bunch of Thai girls, and I want to be in Thailand, right? Yeah, because they're selling emotion to you. When you close your eyes, what do you dream of? There's only so many things you can ask for, right? A vehicle, a house, a plane, right? There's only so much we can get as material goods on this planet. What we haven't got is us. We haven't figured out us yet. And that's why they sell to their own self be true, because you're supposed to be nobler in your mind. You're supposed to figure out your own mind. And it's easier to figure out your mind when you're sober. And I mean off of the drugs and off of the emotions. A lot of people haven't figured out the emotions yet. They haven't figured out their emotional triggers yet, and that's why they keep getting triggered. They keep getting messed up in their head, and they're like, why is this not working out, bro? What's going on? I'm on some, bro. You need to know. And it's what you don't know that will hurt you, right? The more you know. Just like they used to say in G.I. Joe, the more you know, right? And that's what I wanted people to do. I wanted them to know more. Like, exist more, know more, get educated. I had to figure it out my damn self, and I was fucking it up. I didn't know what I didn't know. And as I learned more about depression, and as I learned more about triggers, and as I learned more about aggression, it turned out there's a whole HALT system. H-A-L-T. Hungry, angry, lonely, or tired. If you're one of these four things, bro, odds are you're probably getting fired up. If you ever had an argument, right? Were you hungry before that argument? Were you tired, right? Probably. And then we didn't see it that way because we felt entitled to our emotions. We felt like instead of being in control of our emotions and these jets and flying them around and flipping it wherever we want to go, instead of being fly by wire, and that's what they actually call it, it's fly by wire, right? That's this quick reactions, right? We're fly by emotions. That emotion, that meme, that Instagram, that distraction, and now you're emotional, and the only way to cope, right, is how you normally look for it. The way you carved your dopamine path to the middle of your brain, the maze that is your cheese, the cheese that's in the middle that you'll always go for, that's your pattern. Real. That's how you know what has control over you. That's how you know what your weaknesses are. You know, a lot of people want to run that lip service, and I'm here to tell you, it's the service that you give to the world. It's the service that you give to others. It's the service that you do with yourself, right? You know, you got to work on yourself. Did you give yourself an oil change? Did you give yourself a meditation change? Probably not. Did you ever work on apologies? Is it possible that you could be wrong? Hey, get off me with that. Get off me with that. Is it possible that you could have been wrong? Brand new fucking white hoodie in this fucking slobber job. Get the hell on. Is it possible that you calculated your emotions wrong in the situation? It's possible because we're all human. Frugal, fragile, and what's the other word I want to think of? There's another word that I would think of that we are as people. Not even a frugal, but what's the word with fickle? And fickle, changing our minds, changing our attitudes. I want to go out. No, I changed my mind. What happened to your January just a couple months ago, 2 months ago? New Year's resolutions. Oh yeah, fuck those things. Okay, got you. So fuck it, right? Fuck you. I start disrespecting you. Fuck the situation. I start being disrespectful around everyone around me. And then I told them, being addicted to anger makes you feel powerful. You get off on the sauce, just like cocaine. It's like, I'm invincible, right? Alcohol, I'm invincible. Now I'm cocky. Now I'm Tyler Durden. We do all sorts of shit to let out our alter ego. You know, oh no, man, I haven't had sex in 6 months, and then go off on a freak off with fucking P. Diddy. Right. You know, my buddy was right. I said, do you think people will ever give up on going to the island? He said they can't. Why? Because they hate their lives. They have to go back for 10 months out of the year, 9 months out of the year, and just grind on the Western Hemisphere just so they can release it for 3 months on the rest of the in the Eastern Hemisphere. We're creepy like that. Humans have patterns, bro. And I wanted to beat myself to the punch. It's you that wants to get nostalgic. It's you that wants to look at your ex-girlfriend's photos. It's you that wants to go down that neural pathway, that dopamine, that emotional carving. It's like an emotional canyon, the big Grand Canyon of all your emotions just carving through your brain, going like, you know, if you go down that river, you know the path that you're on. You already know what's going to happen, bro. Go ahead, bro. Think about the worst day of your life and tell me how your emotions start going. Now, if we prep you, if I'm a hypnotist, I'd be like, close your eyes and think of the happiest day of your life, right? And then I'll touch your knee to give you an emotional knee-jerk reaction to it as well, right? Like you're pairing emotions and sensations, and we get off on it, and we don't see it that way. Can't see these jets. I can hear them, but we don't see it that way. We didn't see that by going into drama, that we started to get off on the drama sauce, right? We love that feeling. We love that storyline. You know what I mean? That something is happening, and I'm not bored anymore, and it was better than whatever fucking juice I was on before. That's what it feels like. It feels like a journey inside of ourselves, and just like I said yesterday, and I'll keep saying it, total recall, bro. You're totally recalling situations and sensations that you want. You're going after things that you think are the journey that you're looking for, and that's why this ends up happening. That's why it's on you. No, it's you. Hey, slob. No, it's you, right? It is you. Is the way you play it. I'm good, dog. Serious. It's the way you say it. It's the way you interpret it. It's the way you've been acting. It's the way that you process your emotions. It's the way that you cope. It's the way that you harness your chi or get back to the way you want it to be. What does it take? What does it take for you to be right in the morning? Is it coffee? Is it cannabis? Is it happiness? Is it meditation? Is it gratitude? What is the messages and the energy that you keep sending yourself? Me, I sent myself future dopamine. I'm sitting here sending myself things that I know are going to get me excited. Thanks for the hoodie compliment, bro. Wait till you see these other things. It doesn't want to flip, but this one came, it's supposed to be shaped around here, and it just became a big ass square. So that's the Saints Addiction custom hoodie. I got the Samurai swim trunks, right? And I got the new hoodie, will just look so sick. You can just see the detail in her face. Like, I can't wait. This is a lightweight hoodie. This one's a little bit thicker. And the ones I always wear is the thickest. So, I plant seeds for myself. I design these, my guy. These are my designs from my hands, aligning it, making sure that it's the way that I want it to be, making sure that it's bright colors and testing out things. And, I've tested out almost all the hoodies in the system just to see what they would feel like. Like, do I like them with black? Do I like them with the, instead of this like sew job on the end, some of them have the actual ending with a metal piece. There's certain things that I'm learning because I'm putting myself through the paces, right? I'm putting my business through the paces with Intersect.ai. It's better that I miss deals than a customer that hires us for doing their AI systems. And yeah, I don't know if you can see it. Look at, he's whipping. Versus doing a system and seeing what each one does. So when someone does come around and ask me for something, like a custom pillow, I can say, oh yeah, this one, you're gonna have to do a transparent background and you're gonna have to try it a different way, and we're gonna get another one and see what happens in about a week or 2 weeks when it comes from China. So, some of this stuff, super dope. I'm gonna do a try on haul every morning, especially with my samurai swim trunks, you know what I'm saying? And you got to be able to put yourself in situations that now you have experience with. Now you have audacity. This is what I think people skip, right? It's you're the one trying to get the free clout, just being next to the fucking guy that signed the autograph, or the actor or the athlete or whoever the fuck you're chasing. All those things, they're just things. You can't get the confidence of LeBron James because you're not dunking. And as soon as you go to the gym and start shooting hoops with your friends instead of watching him, and that's what they don't teach you, right? They want you to watch, even though the NBA numbers started to dip. They got Djokovic over so the numbers could go back up. They'll do anything to entertain us. Even make one team unfair advantage. Like, yo, we got 2 superstars on this team out of the Los Angeles. Do you think anybody's watching the Timberwolves? Where's Minnesota at on the map? You know what I mean, bro? Like, no one cares. And that's what ends up happening. It's all entertainment. It's like, what's the biggest fight we can do? Oh, shit. I hope you can see this. Look at the smoke. Yeah, look at that wind. Look at them split off in threes. I'm hoping you can see this, bro. Holy shit. And they go inverse. They practiced that yesterday, too. Hey. Hey. I heard you coming. Look at that. That's cool, man. They went all 5 directions. How fucking cool. It's like a big weed leaf. Did you see the weed leaf in the sky? There's a big weed leaf. Thanks to the U.S. Army. Can nobody see this? Let me show it. Can anybody see the big ass weed leaf looking ass? Let me take a picture. You're live off the 95. Bro, besides for the neighbors blowing their little electric thing, it's pretty chill, bro. I waved at them and they didn't wave back. That's their energy. Now they're going to be closed off all day. That's you, bro. And your hoodie sucks. Mine rocks. You're in some kind of half-assed yellow, half-black thing, all angry. I'm walking around with a smile screaming, I love my life! You know what I mean? As much as I can. Because I do. I love my life, bro. I fucking finally got here. It's first Friday. We're going to go out with the girls. We'll be shining. You know what I'm saying? Got these new hoodies. These samples are in. I'm testing it out. The fucking sky's lit up with fucking rockets. Look at that shit, bro. Sheesh. Look at them. They're all over the place. Look, all 3 of them. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, my God. And they're coming together, bro. They're coming together. They're coming together. Wow. Wow. It's like a big ass heart, bro. Wow. Can you see that shit? Bro, I gotta take a picture. See, knock loop the other way, and they came around and met each other. These boys are having the time of their lives. And most people are sitting on the couch like they got time. And I thought to myself, that's the most precious thing. It's so weird, especially when you're busy, you're being pretty much hyper effective. And then the other times when we put ourselves on pause and we do nothing, then all of a sudden we got nothing. We got no energy, we got no direction, we got no excitement, and then that's when we're most susceptible to watch someone else's dream. That's when we're most susceptible to watch someone else's growth and watch someone else's work. So I told her the other day we'll be doing videos at the print shop because I just love watching it, the ASMR and all that other stuff. But for reals, it's the repetitiveness. It gives me a sense of calm, right? There's some satisfaction when I watch these videos, and it's just like I watch people cut trees, trim up this tree real quick and you know what I mean? And I'll watch you do the whole work. Just watching them work, and that's horrible of me because I need to be working. You know what I mean? I need to be learning or doing something like creating my own new hoodie and checking it out and seeing what people say on the streets of First Friday. Test this bitch out on the real streets. I love this feeling. When I did my first Saints brand shirt, I walked out straight to the Magic convention, and as soon as I hit the street, I walked down and took a right, and somebody gave me a compliment on the streets for that design. I knew it was a hit. You got to put it on the radio. You got to see if people are going to replay it. You got to see if people give a shit about it. And that's been happening with my psychedelichoodies.com. People were giving me a lot of reinforcement, so I just started to push it in that direction. So anybody want to do some all over print, we can do all these designs and more. I'm grateful that I have this hoodie right now, especially with this wind. It's going to be a cold one tonight, but I'm just grateful. In the end, it's all about having conversations with myself, which is pretty much the show. It's turned into like an online. I try not to make it a daily diary or something like that. It's more of this was something else that I learned, and this is something else that I've seen, and this is something else that you can grow with, and this is something else that works for me. And I told you I'd always give back the keys, right? So the keys to the kingdom are, it is you. Stop giving your energy over to other people. It's you, bro. It's you. You're the one with the ideas, bro. You know what I mean? You're the one that has to follow through. You're the one that has to do the hours when you're learning. I thought about it, man, when my whole childhood was going to school. And I would sit there and I would do my homework and I would be diligent and grind in that desk, even though I was a kid and all the sensations were making me want to go other places. I stuck true to my game. Oh my God, look at them. There they go. There's 3 of them. Why is it sometimes you see their smoke and then sometimes you don't? You know what I mean? Like, that's a full-on trip, bro. We're watching modern aviation and people pushing their limits right now. And that's all it is. Like, I got to push my limits right now. I'm on the clock. I'm about to be 45. I've lived half of my life, and to move further, to push that needle and say, hey, just keep fasting, keep eating healthy, stay away from the negativity. I saw an old friend I ain't seen in a minute, and he was just on the same things, and I was just like, man, you're tortured inside yourself. You know what I mean? And that's what I looked around. I looked for people that got calm, or I looked for people that can keep calm, or people that need to stay calm, and they couldn't find it, even if I sell them a calm CBD, put a fucking a calm pill in their mouth, a little chill pill right in their mouth, like a Tic Tac. They still would find a way to be angry and sad. And that's why it's on you, dude. It's you. No, it's you. No, it's you, dude. I'm telling you, it's everything you do, and you're your own worst enemy, or you can be your own best friend. You can be the hero or the zero in the movie. It literally depends, and that's all the way you treat your own self, how you treat others, the way you talk to yourself, the way you talk to others. I've had to reframe, bro. I've dodged so many future combat that I can't even tell you. Like, things that I know would have gone more sour if I had acted like myself. Because I've been shown restraint and maturity, it took me almost 45 years to figure it out. I'm being real with you right now. Almost 45 years of learning that, okay, don't put your hands on people. Yeah, sure, they might be threatening you and putting glass bottles behind you or whatever we do. Last couple First Fridays ago, almost 6 months ago, homeboy was acting fucking froggy and cursing behind me and getting behind me. And I was like, bro, if I get up, it's over, right? I said, enough of all that shit. Dude, I'm not going to just let in here and talk shit and abuse me. And he knew I was being serious, and I was grateful that he still went off and talking shit, and you could hear him. But what I didn't know was right after that, the landlord of all the properties was going to pull up right then and there. And if I had just beat that dude up, I definitely wouldn't have had a place to set up. But since I didn't beat him up and he showed up and he knew I was a friend with Eli, he's like, Eli still got time on the property. So guess what? You're good to go. And I went, okay. You know what I mean? I was like, yes. You know what I mean? I was like, that's fucking dope. So I'm very happy right now and grateful for the scenario. You know, that life has taught me some things that have helped me in my life. So it's like, you know, sure, I had to stay grounded on that table, but like at least I learned how to be diligent. You know, I learned work ethic from my father, and how a delayed gratification, and also some sort of restraint, you know what I mean, on myself, and say, okay, no, don't get distracted. That's on you. Go ahead, go in this way, because that's where you really want to go. And that's this morning's marijuana motivation. If you got anything out of this, you already know. Peace, love. Like, share, subscribe below. And as always, Chigathon. That means goodbye, but not forever. I said that here on the east side, North Las Vegas, baby. LVOG brought Chigathon around the world. And my buddy was like, and then because he's got a stroke, and I looked at him like, Chigathon. And it was just like, I throw that shit out there and everybody gets the vibe. You know what I'm saying? So that's the blessings on my heart from Start Your Boy Marky Saint. Peace, love. And go have a blessed day. Boom. Boom, baby, boom.